Hey guys, I want to open this video clip with a short story.
This is the story about the life of Adam, a schoolboy who lives right here in Sydney, and his reality and routine of life. Adam wakes up every morning to the alarm he set the night before in his cell phone. The first thing he does, even before brushing his teeth, is to check his Facebook page and see what's new. After eating breakfast, Adam takes the bus to school. On the bus, he checks Facebook again to see if there's any update and to chat with his friends, even though he will see them in a few minutes at school. During lessons, Adam tries to listen, but sometimes he tweets his friends or has a virtual conversation with a friend who's sitting right next to him. When Adam gets home, he sits down to prepare a school project. He is a diligent student and curious and loves to learn, but every few minutes or so he stops what he is doing and checks Facebook, and from time to time has a brief conversation with a friend. Adam says that if there were no technology in his life, his achievements would be much greater.
Adam's story is the story of the current generation, the generation who grew up and were born into the technological era. Technology is an integral part of their life. You can argue whether technology is good or bad, and whether its effects on society are positive or not. But one thing cannot be disputed: technology has changed the reality of our life. Every aspect of our life, including our daily routine and the practices that accompany each part of it, the way we talk to each other and the way we conduct our relationship, technology is there. Psychologist Sherry Turkle argues throughout her book that technology causes people to alien those around them, and more than that, even to themselves.
People want to be with each other, but also elsewhere, connected to all the different places they want to be.
In other words, the use of technology in our life has caused us to change the way we engage with each other. Communication at the present time has limited human interaction, free of conversation, and lack the skill to talk to each other face to face. This skill, she argued, is critical to getting to know and understand each other. If we don't have conversations in person, then we will never develop those crucial skills that allows us to understand each other, which we in turn use to reflect upon ourselves. In addition, the use of technology in our lives is so inherently part of us that we are no longer able to know ourselves without it. Anxiety of loneliness emerges when we are left without a computer, even for a few seconds. We have developed an unbridled need and dependence on technology. First, many of those young people, from time to time, still choose to disconnect from technology and go traveling. Many even go for long periods. They choose to be alone with their friend, avoiding technology spaces, instead, for example, choosing nature. Why do they do it? And if they do so, are they constantly anxious? Secondly, could it be that at the same times the students connect to computers and phones, they engage into parallel identity? Linda Hall and Amy Storniolo tried to offer that by engaging to social media and participating in cosmopolitan practices, they reshape their identity through the use of self-imagination. Adam's story and Turkle's book come to tell us something simple. The new reality of life is crammed full of technological devices, instruments that create a new identity for us. And in this place, in my opinion, should enter the school. The education system must understand the new reality of emerging technology. They must not ignore that reality, and more than that, they must not ignore the presence of technology in students' life. If remixing, video games and social networks are the new language, a new way of writing, and a new way of connecting, the school system have to be present in this new space that has been created. The school must take a responsible step and provide students with a tool to deal with the technological reality, teach and explain to them the consequences of the use of technology on relationship, and the ability to look inside and explore themselves. Disconnect to connect to yourself.